Against the Yankees are a popular summer weekend date with an exciting game this spring to create your own unique standing room only packs. See 2 great games for as little as $40. Get your tickets today at redsox.com/SRO packs. People sitting on the berm here, one of the great spots at JetBlue Park at Fenway South. In the standing room areas here, and again, and settling in here for Game 2 as Northeastern played here this afternoon. Boston College playing here tonight. As we play along to the top half of the second inning, and Jerry had the chance to walk it all, and it is an amazing venue here and so many great sight lines. But I think the coolest thing of it all is the Fenway Park feel to it, and certainly the symmetry of it in the field. And might as well, you get the players getting ready to play at Fenway. It's a great place to train, and a look at all the other fields here as well beyond the Major League Complex out across the walkway, and just a beautiful facility.
And one of the unique things about the complex is the Red Sox clubhouse is right behind the Green Monster. And so you have easy access to all the practice facilities and practice parks out behind there, plus, the convenience of being right here at JetBlue Park.
Right behind what?
Matt Paray to lead it off here for the Eagles in the second inning. Paray, the catcher. A little worried about the high winds and hurricanes and everything else that come through here, but JetBlue Park is built to withstand winds up to 130 miles per hour. Ballpark's canopy roof covers 59,000 square feet. Chop left side, charging is Euclid on the run and in time. Well, it's time now for the Bob's Discount Furniture Inside Word from new pitching coach Bob McClure on tonight's starter, Felix Dubron.
I think conditioning has a big part of it. I think he's a little more serious this year. Sometimes when you're talented, you take things for granted. And I think perhaps he may have taken a few things for granted as far as shape, conditioning, what it took to pitch a whole season. And it takes a lot of work to stay healthy. And other than that, not really any real mechanical things pitching-wise, because he's pretty clean. So it's really commitment to pitching in the big leagues. And, that's up to him. I think he's doing a heck of a job. He's really working hard, and he's a talented young man.
Well, Bob McClure, the new pitching coach now for the Red Sox. So many changes, Jerry, and I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to cover them all. But we'll start with Bobby Valentine, a guy that you have known in the past. A chance to talk to him a great deal here so far during the spring. And of all the candidates the Red Sox brought in, it did appear that he was the best choice, and here he is at the helm of the Red Sox for 2012.
It just seemed like the right guy at the right time, after the firing of Terry Francona, obviously, and some of the people that they were interviewing in the early part of the process didn't seem to fit with the Boston Red Sox. And then you started to get into names like Gene Lamont and Bobby Valentine. Anytime you sit down with Valentine, he is going to wow you, with his baseball knowledge and his enthusiasm. And I think that's a big part of, one of the reasons that he got this job here with the Red Sox. So had a nice chat with him this afternoon, about a half hour. We talked about some old times. I was a teammate of his back with the Angels for a while, and very enthusiastic, very happy about the way camp's gone. And as he said, knock on wood, we have not had any injuries that we've had to really deal with. So that's always good news.
We have been very used to the style of baseball the Red Sox have played here over the last 8 years under Terry Francona. And it sounds like, as this one is driven deep and far to center field, Juan Carlos Linares is back on the warning track to make the catch. And, Jerry, it sounds like this is going to be a lot different from a lot of different standpoints. Not just the fact that he is going to be a different guy and different with the media, different with the players, but it appears that the Red Sox may be playing more an aggressive style, perhaps a different style of baseball. He'll use his roster a little bit differently than Terry Francona has in the past.
He has. We're so used to the Francona era that it's going to take a while to get used to the Bobby Valentine way of playing the game, and that's something that I am looking forward to sitting down with him, spending some time with him, and I'm just how he likes to go about things.
Vilas throws out Perdias and ends things here in the top of the second. We're through an inning and a half, no score.